Family, come on in, come on in, come on in. What's good with the family? It's your favorite TikTok uncle, and I am back with another review. Before we jump into the review, I need y'all to like, share, hit the reaction. I said hit the reaction, hit the notification. Man, do everything y'all be doing on the channel, turn the channel up. I highly appreciate y'all. As y'all can see, they finally got the diddler, man. They say Diddy got picked up last night by the feds. I think we all have been like sitting back waiting on this because we know the allegations and we know all the stuff that then came out. First of all, he settled with Cassie overnight. Cassie said he did what? That man said, huh, shut up. Don't tell nobody else that. Huh? Take it. take that. You feel me? And paid Cassie out. We seen him put hands on her, drag her down the hallway, hit her with a vase. Like, we seen Diddy really out here on that. So it was just a matter of time before all of this stuff pop out and really start coming back to bite him in the ass, man. But this is a news clip. We're gonna check out this news clip, see what they're saying about the diddler.
Hip-hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs is in custody this morning after being detained overnight by federal authorities in New York. According to a person familiar with the situation, Combs was caught off guard by his arrest in the lobby of the Park Hyatt Hotel, where he'd been living for several weeks. The arresting charges are part of a sealed indictment that authorities say will likely be released later this morning. But it comes 6 months after law enforcement sources told NBC that federal agents searched Combs' properties in Miami and Los Angeles, finding guns and seizing computers and cell phones. Those raids carried out on search warrants out of New York into allegations of sex trafficking, according to a source familiar with the matter. Since November 2023, Combs has also been hit with multiple civil lawsuits with similar allegations, including sexual assault, sex trafficking, and illegal distribution of guns and drugs.
Yeah, we seen the story where they say he called Young Miami. I don't know where Young Miami was at. But he called Young Miami and told her to bring him some, and not the regular kind, the pink kind. I don't know what I've never done it in my life, so I really wouldn't know. I ain't get something in my eye. But Diddy and them got that pink out there. They said we had that white girl. Diddy said he got that pink girl, man. Yeah, we seen what he told Young Miami to jump on a plane with some of that, you dig, and bring it to me, man. You already know what I'm doing out here. And we seen the little Rod or little Rob, whatever his name was, talking about some Diddy was grabbing him, groping him, both ends, made him make beats while Diddy was in the shower. And I never understood that because can't no man make me do anything. I would have put hands and feet on Diddy. You said, come here, why you do what? Bing, 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 bing. What's wrong with you? Real talk, I don't play like that, but they finally got Diddy, man. They say he's finna get on racketeering charges, sex trafficking. I'm sitting here thinking like, they probably finna R. Kelly this man. You know, R. Kelly got a 30 ball. He probably finna get more than a 30 ball.
Combs' attorney released a statement late Monday calling him an innocent man with nothing to hide, writing, "He is an imperfect person, but is not criminal," adding, "Please reserve your judgment until you have all."
He ain't. He is an imperfect person, but he's not criminal. Diddy, sex trafficking is criminal. Beating up a gal in a hotel is criminal, sir. So it sounds good, but he definitely a criminal.
All the facts. Just last week, former Danity Kane member Dawn Richard alleging in a lawsuit Combs sexually assaulted her, deprived her of food.
I remember Danity Kane. See, I ain't heard nothing about them.
On Richard alleging in a lawsuit Combs sexually assaulted her, deprived her of food and sleep, and refused to pay her adequately. In a statement, Combs' attorney called it an attempt to rewrite history and said Richard had manufactured a series of false claims, all in the hopes of trying to get a payday. In May, CNN aired.
Like, at this point, Diddy, we got to take everybody else's word. Because so many people coming out, like, if you got one person, two people, all right. 10, 15, 20 people start coming out saying you did the same thing, whether they lying or not, it looks bad, bro. Just like the football player Deshaun Watson. One person, well, hold on, man. She might just be trying to catch him up. 30 women came out and said you did the same thing. I don't know if you did it or not, but it don't look good. And then Deshaun Watson just got another allegation. At this point, bro, you need to just start buying that motherfucker. You hear me? Just need to hit the woman up like, hey, look, I'm trying to buy some box. what you charge for it? Cause it seemed like you be paying for a massage and want a happy ending, and they ain't rocking with you like that.
Had manufactured a series of false claims, all in the hopes of trying to get a payday. In May, CNN aired this disturbing video of the rapper chasing down and attacking his longtime girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, at a Los Angeles hotel in 2016.
My behavior on that video is inexcusable.
The hip-hop producer issuing an apology video after the footage became public, acknowledging the incident which he'd previously denied.
I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now.
You was disgusted when you did it. Hold on. Wait a minute.
Incident which he'd previously denied.
Cause you don't look disgusted to me.
Excusable.
The hip-hop producer issuing an apology video after the footage.
That don't look disgusted. That look like you out here trying to do what you was trying to do.
Which became public, acknowledging the incident.
That don't like a disgusted man. That look like an aggressive man. That look like an angry man.
Incident which he'd previously denied.
I take full responsibility for my actions in that video.
I take full. You ain't got no choice but to take full responsibilities. We seen you, brother.
I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now.
You disgusted because you got caught.
So attorneys representing some of those individuals who have filed civil suits against Sean Diddy Combs, they actually released a statement overnight, and it says in part that the evidence is very clear, and it was only a matter of time that this is an important step towards justice. Now, Sean Diddy Combs, he's denied any wrongdoing in those civil lawsuits against him, and his lawyer said in a statement that he voluntarily actually relocated to New York recently in anticipation of these charges.
Hold on, wait a minute. So they finna indict you in New York. So you moved there? Diddy, you a bold somebody when you know you been out here doing all this dirt. They got evidence, and you gonna move next door to them so they can find you? Nah, I'm pulling Russell Simmons. I'm moving to Bali, buying me a temple. You hear me? I'm a Buddhist from now on. What? I'm telling you, I took all my money to another country and still been balling. On Instagram Live every day laughing at them.
I'll grab it. Chloe, thank you so much. I want to turn now to NBC senior legal correspondent Laura Jarrett. Hi, Laura. So
hi, guys.
We don't yet know what the particular charges are. They'll be unsealed later and made public. But his own lawyers think they're going to have to do...
Damn, they finna unseal them? Oh, YouTube is about to have a field day.
Senior legal correspondent Laura Jarrett. Hi, Laura. So
hi, guys.
We don't yet know what the particular charges are. They'll be unsealed later and made public. But his own lawyer...
Ooh, they finna unseal it and make it public? Hey, man, Birdman hand roll. I'm just waiting on that.
Lawyers think they're going to have to do with federal racketeering charges and sex trafficking potentially.
Yeah, and if a grand jury has indicted, that means they think that they have probable cause that a crime has been committed. The standard for that is lower than if you were going to go to trial, but it does mean a significant step has happened here. They've gathered enough evidence. We've seen this been going on for months now. We knew that witnesses were going in front of the grand jury. Obviously, we'll have to wait to see that it's unsealed when that happens later in court. But if it's sex trafficking, remember the last big sex trafficking case we saw here, R. Kelly, he got 30 years in prison. Not saying that Diddy is going to get the same.
They gave R. Kelly a third ball, man. I really can't see Diddy not getting at least 30, honestly. Even though he got way more money and way more power than R. Kelly for sure. But I think they finna make an example out of Diddy for sure.
But if it's sex trafficking, remember the last big sex trafficking case we saw here, R. Kelly, he got 30 years in prison. Not saying that Diddy is going to get the same, but this is a significant step.
To be clear, there were a bunch of civil lawsuits against Diddy based on some of these kinds of allegations. We don't yet know if those are the same complaining witnesses that are going to be a part of this criminal case.
And may not necessarily have to be the case. We've seen that before, where sort of civil lawsuits spark a federal investigation, but there might be different witnesses. Federal subpoena power, bringing witnesses in the grand jury, that's a whole different ball of wax. So you're going to have to see who comes before the grand jury and what exactly that indictment is. If it's done by the Southern District of New York, it's probably pretty detailed, known as a speaking indictment. It's telling a story and sort of laying it all out.
And then real quickly, what are the next steps then? Arraignment, he comes to federal court?
He will come in, he will be brought in. The real trick, and listen to, is whether he gets bail and whether federal prosecutors think that he's a flight risk.
Okay.
Y'all think they're gonna give Diddy bail? Now, I just said, why would you move close? But that's probably why. That makes sense now that he would move to New York. No, he finna get a R.I.C.O in New York. Because while we going to trial, I'm trying to bail out. I ain't gonna be flight rich. I say I live next door where I'm going. Yeah, let me just bail out. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Thank you, Laura. Appreciate it.
If I was Diddy, I'm bailing out and moving to a country that don't expedite. I promise you, I would be outie 5,000, 6,000, and 7,000. I'm on the first jet smoking. I'm talking about, gone, man. I'm telling you, man. But they finally locked up Diddy, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think Diddy gonna get a lot of time? Do y'all think he gonna beat the charges? Do y'all think he gonna get a bun? I don't know, man. But yeah, make sure y'all drop in the comments, man. And we're gonna make sure we keep a close eye on this. But until next time, until next review, peace.